They laughed when a loud card shark forced an old rock star to sit at the poker table just for fun. But when the first cards hit the felt, the room went silent because they didn't realize one thing. They weren't playing against a singer. They were playing against a genius. Backhand index pointing right before the story continues. Make sure you subscribe to our channel Voices of Darkness, and like this video so stories like this keep coming. If this moment shocks you even once, share it with your friends. Card shark forces Ozzy Osbourne to play poker as a joke, then freezes when he realizes the truth: the casino never slept. It only breathed. A slow, mechanical inhale of flashing lights, an exhale of clinking chips, hushed curses, fake laughter, and real desperation. It was past midnight in Las Vegas, the hour when confidence turned reckless and arrogance wore a crown. That was when Victor Hale ruled the poker room. They called him the Card Shark, not because he was lucky, not because he cheated, but because he smelled fear. Victor Hale didn't just win money, he broke people. He watched hands tremble. He waited for pride to speak louder than logic. And when it did, he took everything. That night, the room was already buzzing. Whispers followed Victor as he walked in. Designer suit sharp as a blade. Smile cold as glass. Big game tonight, someone muttered. Victor nodded once, scanning the room like a predator. That's when he saw him. An older man. Black coat, round glasses, hair wild, untamed, like it refused to surrender to age. He wasn't loud. He wasn't flashy. He sat at the bar, sipping water, watching the room like it was a stage he'd already performed on. Victor squinted. "Is that Ozzy Osbourne?" someone whispered. Victor laughed. "That guy? The rock star? The so-called Prince of Darkness?" Victor scoffed. "Musicians are the worst players," he said loudly. "All emotion, no discipline." The table chuckled. Then Victor did something cruel. He walked straight up to the bar. "Hey," he said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "You're Ozzy Osbourne, right?" The man turned slowly. His eyes were tired, but sharp. "That's what they tell me," Ozzy replied calmly. Victor smirked. "We're playing a little high-stakes poker. Thought it'd be funny if a rock legend joined us." Laughter rippled through the room. Someone added, "Come on, Ozzy, show us how you gamble." Ozzy looked at the table, then at the faces. Smug, curious, hungry. He smiled faintly. "You sure?" he asked softly. Victor shrugged. "It's just a joke. We won't take your money too seriously." That was the mistake. The first hand Ozzy sat down. No sunglasses. No theatrics. No bravado. Victor dealt. Ozzy barely looked at his cards. Victor noticed. Beginner, he thought. The flop came down. Ozzy leaned back. Victor bet big. Ozzy called. Calmly. The turn card landed. Victor raised again, pushing hard. Ozzy didn't hesitate. Call. The river card flipped. Victor went all in. The room held its breath. Ozzy finally looked at his cards. Then at Victor. "Interesting," Ozzy said quietly. He pushed his chips forward. "Call." Victor flipped his hand confidently. A monster. The table erupted. Ozzy calmly turned over his cards. Silence. Victor's smile died. Ozzy had him beat. Not by luck, by precision. Someone whispered, "No way." Victor forced a laugh. Beginner's luck. Ozzy didn't smile. The shift hand after hand. Something changed. Ozzy wasn't chasing wins. He wasn't bluffing wildly. He was watching. Eyes. Breathing. Betting rhythms. Victor felt it. That strange sensation. Like being naked in a room full of mirrors. Ozzy folded when he should. Bet when he must. Never more. Never less. Victor tried to rattle him. "You tour musicians don't usually sit still this long," Victor mocked. Ozzy replied gently, "I spent decades surviving chaos. This is quiet." The table stopped laughing. Stacks of chips moved toward Ozzy. Victor's confidence cracked. The freeze, Victor decided to end it. "All in," he said suddenly, shoving everything forward. A power move. A dominance play. I snapped to Ozzy. The room was dead silent. Ozzy stared at the cards, then at Victor. Then he said something that shattered the room. "You're bluffing," Ozzy said softly. "But not because you're weak." Victor swallowed. "You're bluffing because you need me to fold." Victor's hand trembled. Ozzy continued, voice calm but heavy. "You tilt when you lose control. You overbet when you're scared. And you breathe faster when the river card scares you." Victor froze. Ozzy pushed his chips in. "Call." Victor revealed his hand. "Nothing. A bluff." Ozzy's hand crushed it. The dealer pushed a mountain of chips toward Ozzy. Victor didn't move, didn't speak, didn't blink. The card shark had frozen. The truth revealed, Victor finally whispered. "How?" Ozzy leaned back, exhausted. "I've spent my life reading rooms full of liars," he said. "Record labels, managers, crowds, enemies." He stood up slowly. "Poker's not about cards. It's about people." Ozzy left the table without collecting the applause. The casino stayed silent long after he was gone. Victor never played another public game again. If the story gave you chills, if you love Ozzy Osbourne, if you believe legends are more than what people see, Backhand Index Pointing Right, subscribe to Voices of Darkness right now. Backhand Index Pointing Right. Like this video, Backhand Index Pointing Right. Share it with your friends. Direct it. Help us complete our 1,000 subscribers target. Now prove your love. Comment below if you want more Ozzy Osbourne stories. Your name might be in the next one. Black Heart Fire.